This program is recommended for adults-only viewing. It may include offensive language and scenes of violence to animals or animal preparation for human consumption. Mā ngā Pākeke anake tēnei hōtaka. He reo whakaiti pea kei roto, he patu kararehe, he whakarite rānei hei kai.
Nau mai ki te kaupeka hou o Huntinga o te Aroa. He rerenga hōtaka kē, me o na wero, me te kai whakataki hou. Iahu mai ia i te uru o te ika a Māui, he whenua puke puke, whakapū io ana te tangata. Engari, ki hai e rā tāngata i wā te amae. Me hoki anō ki te mahere tuarua. E hara ia i te tau hou ki te whakaheke werawera. Aha koa hea haa koutou mahi aruaru, ka tāia e ia. Ina ia, kua tākoro i ngā whakataetai NPC, Super 12, kanohi kitea ki te kapo ōpanga o New Tireni. Mei, ka kaha ia ki te takahi atu i murihiku, ki te tonga, ki te hiku o te ika, ki te nota. Ki te aruaru i ngā momo kararehe, ka tāia.
Tēnā koutou katoa whānau, nau mua hara mai ki te hōtaka nei. My name is Glenn Osborne and I'm the new presenter of Hunting Oatearoa. This week I'm home where I grew up hunting and living off the land. So, come and join me on my journey, mā taki mai.
Mai e te tipua, mai e te taniwha, I haere mai koe I koe, ia whakoti nuku, ia whakoti rangi, o te manua koto manua, e tāne kairi hia, e koko ia e arare.
A te pōnei, ia Huntinga o te Aroa, he rima te kau mā whitu kilomita ki te nota o Whanganui, kai te riu o Waitōtara, kai te rapu Tia Fallow. I tupu ake a Glenn ki te riu o Waitōtara, I roto I te hapori ahu whenua. No konei ia I ako ki te aruaru I te taha o tana matua. Ko tahi tonu te mātāpono, kai te manu o te ata te noke. Nui atu ngā ata o moata, I a Glenn e pakeke ana.
Kia ora anō whānau. This is where it all began for me. Up here, Waitōtara Valley. This is where I grew up. This is where hunting began for me and my brothers. Taught to me by my dad. And I'm lucky enough to be on the farm with a good friend of mine who we grew up with, Roger. Pierce, Roger.
Hey Glenn,
Awesome
good to
be
see
back.
you. Good to have you back, mate.
Yeah, I tell you
been a
what,
while.
mate, it's been what? A few years since we lived up here, eh?
Yeah, long time. Yeah, a few memories though, eh? A lot of good times.
I reckon, well, I tell you what, you look only 10 times older though.
Yeah, I know. Time gets the better of both of us, eh?
Yeah, mate, I do remember doing a lot of hunting here. There was a lot of venison. Is there still a lot of venison?
Oh, absolutely, mate. Yeah, more so than ever. So, you know, we feed them pretty well up here.
And I'm also hunting here with my older brother, the tuakana of our family, and his son Blair. This is Spocky, better known as Charles. And also, we've got the girls coming along for a ride. They're going to be our pack horses today, carrying out the deer. You know, the thing I remember most about being here is you having arguments with your dad.
Well, that's all part of growing up. I think I might have seen the same thing with you and your dad on the board.
I never argued with my dad. I got a straight boot up the ass with that one, mate.
I mua o te haerenga, me whakamātautau ngā tapu whiri kōrero.
Spock, are you there, mate? Over.
It's the name, bro. It's Rambo 4.
Okay, Rambo 4 is Gutshot. Gutshot, are you there? Gutshot, over.
I thought he sniped away.
Yeah, I don't know the gut shot. I don't think he's here today.
Are you Rip Collar?
I'm Rip Collar, boy. Rip Collar, over.
Apparently there's a story. I think it might be something to do with how he tackled, was it?
I don't think he tackled.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to, the old Jersey puller, you know.
I heard Glenn had a new nickname, Rip Collar. He was boning out some pork and he must have slipped with the knife or bounced up and cut him through there in the throat. He tried to tell me he jumped on a boar and it ripped him while he was wrestling it. But obviously that wasn't true, and I've found the truth. So the boys reckon every time he bones out some meat from now on, he'll have to wear a rip collar. So that's his new nickname, Rip Collar.
He whakatupuranga tuatoru a Roger ki tēnei pāmu. He whakapeto ngoi rāua ko tana koroua ki te pupuri I te whenua nei. Me te whai aruaru mā Roger me tana whānau.
Right, the plan is, guys, there's a small mob of deer out there to our right, but way out in the open. There's not much cover between us and them, so we're just going to leave them alone for a little bit. We're going to go around closer to the bush edge here on the left-hand side, and hopefully we're going to spot something there, and there's going to be a little bit more cover for us to get in a little bit closer.
Sounds good, mate.
You know the rules, closer the better.
Yeah, closer the better. My rule is, if you can throw your knife at the deer, you can shoot it. Anyway, I'm ready to go.
That one's probably not going to work today, but we'll see what we can do.
Spocky's probably eating another pie out the back. Wait, stop eating those pies. A good old faithful Tika T3 7mm08. It's got the eliminator scope on it. Very handy. My cousin, my whanaunga Matsi Parkinson, had shot many a good deer with this, so hopefully I can do the same. No doubt it's going to come in handy because I know what Roger's shooting's like. It's bloody shit. So let's carry on, mate.
Ka re kau I te pai te huarere. Haunga tērā, ka arahi atu a Roger I a rip collar me te whānau. Ka hoki ngā mahara o Glenn.
It's quite funny that I've returned back to this little area here because I do remember quite clearly my brother, the old grandfather looking one there, actually got his first pig. Spock, you got your first pig over there, I remember that. Yeah. He shot it with a 22 on those flats over there where the cows are. I remember there was a sow and a whole lot of young ones, about 20, 30 pounds. And the old man was saying, Charlie, get up there and get those bloody pigs up there. They're rooting up those flats over there. Yeah. So we went up and Spock got his first pig right over there. And ever since then, he's always got skinny sows. While good-looking younger brother got all the big balls.
Kia hoki mai tātou, ka iri rānei I a Roger tētahi ki te papa, nau mai hoki mai James Brown me ngā tohu pūtia.
Pointy steak knife.
Kei ia hunting Aotearoa, kei te taha a Glenn I tana tuakana a Charles, me Roger Pierce, ki te aruaru I te tia fellow. He tia pi karikari.
Mate, a lot of memories here, boy. The old wool shed there, mate.
Yeah, this is it, the old place of work for you when you did a little bit of work back in your younger day, Glenn.
This is when a man was a real man. Jeez, I started when I was only 15. And I saw a few sheep here. And I think I was at the #1 stand, you were down.
I think your dad would have been on the #1, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he was #1. I remember seeing deer from the wool shed.
Yeah, that'd be right.
There.
Yeah.
Look out and you see the deer. The country's cleared a lot more though, mate. That whole face over there wasn't as clear, or those ones over there were. I can't remember them being that clear.
Yeah, there's been eras where there's been plenty of scrub on the hills, yeah, back in the day, but try and keep it clean and tidy. Unless you're a bee farmer these days, yeah.
Yeah, whanaunga, Gerald reckons you're bloody hopeless on the farm.
Oh, Glenn, hey, like he's always had the talk. He's been pretty good at rugby, but he's not always good at everything he says he's good at. So, yeah, I mean, he's probably done a bit of hunting. His old man sort of would have taught him well. He was the youngest of the siblings that I knew anyway at the time, and he was only a little skinny little weed really. There wasn't much to old Glenn. He was probably a little bit malnourished, eh? Probably most of the shearers got fed before he did, eh? But later on he made up for that, I guess. But yeah, I think he's been known to trip over every now and then. Might have been tears coming down his cheeks, or it might have been rain, I couldn't say. But yeah, he's not quite as tough as he makes out, and he's probably not the best hunter in New Zealand, eh? But he's thereabouts. Yeah, he gets the job done.
He whānau tahi o Glenn rāua ko Roger. Ia rāua e pake ke haere ana, mō heo katoa ngā tamariki I te matua o Glenn. He tohu ngā kuti hipi, he tangata aruaru.
We want to work our way around underneath the ridge here, underneath his face, and then get into that bush, because we need the cover of that bush to block this wind that's messing us up, coming in behind us.
Yep.
And
I reckon that you go by yourself.
yeah,
And I'm probably going to sit somewhere up here somewhere and just wait. Two people would probably make too much noise. But if you sneak in there by yourself, you'll be right, I think. You stay with me, bub? Yeah?
yeah.
I'll let you go.
All right,
As
mate.
soon as we hear that gun, in the guts.
Well, if not, I'll radio up for assistance, mate.
I'll see you soon. I'll
Okay.
wait here.
Butchery Tips, brought to you by Universal Food Oven.
Kia ora whānau, welcome to a new series of Butchery Tips. I'm James Brown and I'm going to talk to you about the tools of the trade. These are my tools made by Victory Knives. They're used all across New Zealand and the world by most butchers. First up is my boning knife. It's flexible, long, very pointy, very good to get into those hard to reach places when boning. Next to it is my skinny knife. It's curved, rigid, really good for making those big blows when getting skins off. Next to that are two types of steak knives. This is the more traditional type steak knife. It's got a flat nose on the end so you can use it like a skinny knife. But my favourite is the more modern style pointy steak knife. Next to that I've got a steel which helps maintain the sharpness of all our blades. We also need the old meat saw. They come in all shapes and sizes, good for cutting through bone. And last of all, we need the good old pouch to keep our knives out of the way, nice and tidy. So there you have it, whānau, the tools of the trade to make butchering a lot easier. Oatearoa.
Ka ngō ki atu a Roger ki roto I tētahi o ngā tū ngā rākau Māori. Nui atu ngā pānga whenua o tana pāmu. I te āhua nei, ka hinga te tia tuatahi I a Roger e whakatata atu ana ki te māputia.
It's two. Could have a high five, mate. We scored, didn't we? 2 out of 2. Could do worse. Cheers, Glenn.
Ka pāororo te pako o te pū ki te riu. He whakaatu ki te rōpū, kia whai atu ki te āwhina I a Roger ki te waha mai I te paraihe. Engari anō ētahi.
Yeah, this is Rip Collar 1 calling Gut Shot 2. Over, Rog.
Yeah, good. You finally turned up there, Rip Collar.
We've been busy while you guys have been sort of parked up on your asses there.
We've been waiting for half the day for you to hurry up and shoot at venison so we can go home, over.
Yeah, well, now you'll appreciate how much skill and how much energy is required
To complete the task after all that time with
a decent amount of success. And just to add to that, I think we're going to have to change that name from Gut Shot to something more like Vital Organ or
something like that, mate. I tell you what, the Oswald family will probably wait here.
By buy the motorbikes to keep things, the engine running in case the battery goes flat. We'll wait for you to gut it and then